You know, you show up at a school, no programs, no tables, no chairs. No big deal. The Alma guys are they're prepared. they always come prepared. Yeah, that I want. You just killed all my good songs. So we're back. Here, let's do this. Let's try this. Yeah, let's try this. As we get ready for the game tonight, the Airedales come in as a see if you have something. The Airedales come in with a tough task because Ray, they have one guy and one guy only that they absolutely have to stop tonight. And if you don't stop Draven Smith, it's going to be a long night for the Airedales. To Draven Smith's credit, last week, 6 touchdowns, 313 yards, only 11 carries. So as we get set for the kickoff, a quick time to listen to the Citizens Bank pregame show. About 10 minutes until the kickoff. So check out our broadcast on 96.7 FM and also AM 1230 and also on the live stream. Go to airedalnation.com. Just click on the link. It takes you right to
all of those for supporting your Vilonia Eagles. Remember to support those that support your Eagles.
Hey. Yeah, I got you, man. How you doing?
Your Eagle cheerleaders for this year's football season are seniors Heidi Aldridge, Anna Easton, Madeline English, Audrey Lloyd, Lydia Outlaw, and Amber Sturge. The juniors are Haley Cox, Madison Harrington, and Alexis Rhodes, and your sophomores are Jade Deloach, Alyssa Gordon, Caroline Outlaw, Mallory Reeves, and Reagan Wilson. T-shirts thrown by the cheerleaders tonight were sponsored by Pizza Pro, who also fed the press box this evening. And footballs that will be thrown by the cheerleaders tonight are sponsored by Bledsoe Chiropractic and Hearts. Thank you to all those for supporting Vilonia Eagle football.
Try something.
They'll receive out of the north end zone.
Are going to be tested, and they're ready.
3rd down and 9. Vilonia at their own 43. Myers shot. Different tailback in there now. He gets the call. He'll have down.
Go, Zach.
Yeah, man.
Hope he's doing great, man.
Yep, me too, man. He's got us tuned in. Jonathan Polito.
Yep.
With the fair catch. So Alma would take over its first possession of the evening. 1st and 10 on its own 23-yard line.
Get to see what the Vilonia defense is all about now.
Landon brings the Airedales out. We have Grayson Bailey split wide to the right side. Winfrey to the left in the slot. They will have Josh Davis in the backfield to the left of Landon on 1st and 10. Blair, shotgun formation. They run a reverse. Grayson Bailey turning it upfield. 30, 35, and a
laid
first down.
Shoulder to him.
Grayson Bailey putting the shoulder in on the would-be tackler. That was number 1, Kyle Vines, who he pushed for another 6 yards. First down at 10 Almas. They move it all the way out to the 35-yard line, and that wasn't, I thought that was Davis, but that was Ben Henley in the backfield. Henley again to the right side of Landon. 1st and 10 from the Airedale 35. Landon gets a snap, one to throw, throws it out to Henley. And he drops the ball, but he threw it behind him. That, you know what? That was a backwards pass. I think that's what they're going to call, too. So it's a good thing he fell on it. That was a fumble after the lateral. A heads-up play by Ben Henley.
Yeah, looks like that's where they're going to spot it.
Mm-hmm. He loses a ton of yardage on that play. He wanted to run before he actually caught the football. He was turning to look up field. It's just one of those things that you don't hardly ever see Henley do. So now Alma facing a 2nd down and 19. Landon. Henley to his right. 2 in the pattern on the left, 2 in the pattern on the right. Landon rolling out. Here comes the pressure. 30 and out of bounds. What pattern they were running, but they were sitting right there together. And Landon Blair had nowhere to go with the football.
Yeah, he took his time, but there was nothing going to be open because they really didn't rush anybody. They rushed the 3 up there and put a minimum amount of pressure, but they had 8 guys on the back.
Blair to kick. Nice high kick. Going to be fielded. No, they're going to let it roll. That's a silly move. And it bounces inside the 15 down to the 14. And I guarantee you, if Nick Lewis had that to do all over again, he's a senior, he would have caught that football. He was standing instead of the ball being flag on the play. That's our first penalty of the night. And there's an Airedale that's getting up slow. Looked like he was hit right around the knees. I'm not sure who that is, Ray. He's coming out of the ball game. Is that that's Logan Cronister?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
nice
it's his left ankle.
Linebacker.
Yep. Well, the penalty was against Vilonia. They'll move it back half the distance to the goal. It was holding, so it will be first down. I'm going to see where they mark it. They're going to mark it inside the 10 on about the 9-yard line. Or the 8. First and 17. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Oh baby, wow. Did he ever get mashed?
Yeah.
Woo, that's the perfect combination of the perfect storm. Karsten Bonone, Gabriel Jensen. They met the quarterback, Austin Myers, at the 5-yard line, and he was an Oreo, but he was a middle stuffing. Because they just creamed him.
And Nathan Whalen did a great job of holding his ground to force him back to the inside where they were able to make that great tackle.
2nd down and 19 for the Eagles. Trips to the right side. They have Smith in the backfield. Myers, the sophomore quarterback, hands off to Smith, up the middle, left side, hit immediately, and tackled and brought down. That is a good open field tackle. Let's try to get who brought down the track star from.
Oh, he was able to get. He bobbled.
Since the detection of chronic wasting disease, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission is providing a new option for free CWD testing all season at CWD testing drop-off containers statewide. Chronic wasting disease testing drop-off container locations have been expanded to at least 1 per county across the state. To find a free and easy testing location near you, visit arkansascwd.com.
For over 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on.
Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
They're going to run. They're going to. I think he got the first down. They run a direct snap to Tyler Moran. And Tyler Moran, they took the quarterback out and run the wild dog to Moran. He got the first down.
Oh.
No, he didn't. Alma held. You can't see the spot on the other side of the field from where the first down markers were, but the Airedale's held, so the Airedale defense comes up huge right there on the 4th and 9. It looks like he got about 8.5, Ray.
Yeah, the offense is going to have to take over and make a good run for it and see what happens.
So the Airedale defense comes up huge after shutting down the ball carrier Tyler Moran on the Wildcat package. So Alma has it 1st and 10 on their own 7-yard line. Single wide out on the left side, single wide out on the right. Landon, hands off.
Oh, he's got the edge.
Henley, 10,
Good
15,
block.
20, 25. Henley brought down at the 28-yard line. Give a little credit on the block out there.
That's Trey Fusler.
Fusler on the block to spring. And
Absolutely it was.
Ben Henley got the corner and now has a little bit of room to work with as the ball is marked on the Airedale 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Alma. 2 to the right, single to the left. That's the short side of the field under center's land, and they hand off to Henley. He's hit immediately and busting in there and making the first contact was number 50. That's Riley Rexrott.
Rex Rote?
Rexrott.
Yeah.
220, 221, whatever it takes.
There you go.
Fusler will be the wide out to the left side. Winfrey the wide out to the right side. Henley with Landon on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fusler, he bounces it to him. He bounced it to him at the 30. Fusler never had a chance to make that catch, Ray. Landon bounced it to him. And
Kyle Vines is right on him, and if he would have caught it, it would have been a short
pick six.
Short reception for a second down. I guess 3rd down now.
3rd down and 10. This is what's given Alma problems this young season. They can't afford to get into the 3rd down and long. They need to pick up some yardage on 1st down, and then work with it on 2nd and 3rd.
Right.
This has been their nemesis. 3rd down and 10 from their own 26. Landon shotgun back to pass, throwing out in the flat, and he throws it at Henley's feet.
Yeah.
Henley never had a chance to turn upfield as the pass was underthrown again. And Landon's timing's just off, on these first 2 drives. But he'll get loosened up. So the Airedales will be forced to punt again, their 2nd punt of the night. And here we go. Back deep to receive is Nick Lewis. Landon standing on his own 13-yard line. Good snap. No pressure. Landon, low line drive, hits at the 40, takes an Airedale bounce inside the 30, fielded by Lewis at the 30. Brought down at the 30.
Tackle.
Grayson Bailey. Wow.
Yes.
Bailey had him high, and Jonathan Polito had him wrapped up low.
Yeah, that was great. But
nice.
If he wouldn't have picked it up this time, he might have got chewed on again because that ball was rolling forward.
Yeah.
Landon has a great kicking style.
I like it, man. 1st down and 10, Vilonia, their 3rd possession of the first quarter. 2:22 left to play opening quarter. 8-0 Eagles. 1st and 10 on the Eagle 30-yard line. Myers, shotgun formation. Myers, play action, throws. Guess who to? And it was almost picked off. Tyler Moran was the man in the slot, running in the slot on a quick hitter, but it was overthrown by Myers, and it was almost picked off by the Airedales.
Yeah, Grayson Bailey was right there, perfectly located in front of his man, which put him in the situation to almost intercept.
Smith in the backfield. Myers, shotgun on 2nd and 10. Smith gets a handoff up the middle. Smith hit at the 35 to the 37. It'll be 3rd down and 3 now for Vilonia. They're getting a good push right in the middle of the field, right in the middle of the offensive line.
Yeah, and so far, Alma's defense is doing what they needed to do, is containing this young man. And now they just need to find that extra level to get the turnover.
3rd down and 3. Myers shotgun. Smith gets the call. Left side. Schoolhouse left.
Oh.
He turns a corner. He's to the 45. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Again on the play of 12 yards as they move the chains. And it's 1st and 10 with 1:44 left to play in the opening quarter.
Yeah, I couldn't see who did it, but their wideout made a fantastic block to help him get to the edge.
Just Schoolhouse left. They had everybody over there blocking.
Yep.
Trips to the right side. We haven't seen this formation. Single wide out to the left as they'll spread the Alma defense out. Smith in the backfield. Smith gets the call. Right up the gut. Going left side. Hit. Breaks free. Hit again. Breaks free again.
Ooh.
To the Airedale 40. He'll have 10 yards on the carry. He was hit about 4 or 5 times. But if Alma is going to...
but he's very elusive.
1st down. Nope, they're going to call it 2nd down and less than a yard. Smith again. He'll have the 1st down.
Yeah,
he was brought down by Gunnar Summers. Summers said, you know what, I can't wrap him up, but I have a hold of his jersey. He ain't getting loose.
Yeah, and one thing they're doing, they're keeping him contained at the moment, and just got to keep having the field positions come in and help out. Defensive lineman, that's all you can do is make him come back to the middle.
1st down and 10 on the Airedale 40. 31 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. 8-0 Vilonia. They have the football on their 3rd drive of the 1st quarter. Myers, shotgun. And someone moved. I don't know if it was Alma or if it was Vilonia. We're going to wait and see on the call. It's 3 or 4 flags. Now they're going to talk it over. I think it's going to be against Alma. Yeah, it's going to be on Alma. Yeah, I never saw anybody from Vilonia move. So it'll be 1st and 5 from the Airedale 35.
Just a little overeager.
Yep. Seth Kirk comes in at tailback. And Moran wide to the left on the short side of the field. Myers on 1st and 5, gets a snap, play action, looking right, looking deep.
No pressure.
Rushed out of the pocket, throws it deep. And
he got it.
Guess who?
Oh, man.
Tyler Moran.
Wow.
He's got to put somebody on him.
Yeah,
he's the only go-to guy they have, as a wideout.
We've been used to Alma getting some pressure up the middle. There was no pressure whatsoever, so he had time to scan the field and went right to his favorite receiver.
Yeah. It's the end of the 3rd quarter, or the end of the 1st quarter. We're going to go for the extra point now. It's 14-0 Vilonia. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. And it's good. So as we end the 1st quarter, Vilonia leads Alma 15-0. We'll be back with more from Vilonia, Arkansas, right after this.
Arkansas is known for its beauty. Rolling hills, scenic fields and valleys, and beautiful rivers run through our state. We want to keep Arkansas beautiful, but we need your help. Brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
What does an organ and tissue donor look like? Like a person who's real cool, a true warrior. Like a hero who can save up to 8 lives with a single act of giving. Like a shining mythical titan, bestowing beautiful, radiant life upon Arkansans in need. You know somebody who looks like that? You should, because we're talking about you. And you is where giving starts. Save 8. Donate at donatelifearkansas.org. Giving is a good look.
Start of the 2nd quarter now. Vilonia up 15-0 on a 35-yard touchdown pass to Tyler Moran. Davis back deep to receive. We'll have to wait and see if he'll even get an opportunity. It's a high, short kick. It's going to be fielded on the far side, 15 to the 20. 25.
Oh, nice block.
30, 35. Daly. Grayson Bailey, 35, 40, 45, midfield. Grayson Bailey into the Alma, into the football field, and knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Grayson Bailey come from the far side, Ray, at the 15 and carried it all the way on the return to the Vilonia 39.
And the last one that had a chance was the kicker, but the kicker also plays free safety, so he wasn't really overwhelmed by the situation of having to make that tackle.
46-yard kickoff return for Grayson Bailey.
I didn't get the number of the guy, but there's one individual made an incredible block to help him get back to the right side.
And now a penalty flag flies on 1st and 10. I don't know. This would come from the defensive secondary. It's going to be on Alma.
False start.
So it'll be 1st and 15.
Mark up against Airedales. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 44.
Now they added another 5 yards to it.
1st and 15. Airedales under center. They hand off. Well, that play went nowhere.
Golly.
And
Rex wrote.
Henley had nowhere to go. The minute the ball was snapped, the linebackers were in on him.
They said Rex wrote. What I understand, it looks like Seth Kirk to me, number 27.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was, too. Now Josh Davis in the backfield. They'll send Bailey wide to the left side. Connor Stacy wide to the right on 2nd and 15. Under center's Landon Blair. I formation for the Airedales. Boy, it looked like he almost fumbled that ball. I don't know if Landon wanted to turn loose of it, and Davis wanted to turn loose of it.
Yeah, as of right now, they're getting beat up front to where he had no option. If he had handed it off, it'd have stopped right there. He kept it, it was stopped right there.
Yeah. Jacob Corsi checks in. He'll be wide to the left along with Connor Stacy. They'll run Bobby Winfrey in the slot on the right with Henley in the backfield to the right of Landon Blair on 3rd and 15 from the 46 of Vilonia. 10:33 left to play in the first half, 15-0 Eagles. 3rd and 15, shotgun for Alma. Play clock is at 7. They change the plays from the sidelines. Landon gets the snap. Looking right, looking left, going to air it out, throws, complete for a first down to Bobby Winfrey.
Yeah.
Beautiful catch by Winfrey. Ray, he was looking like he was going to run a fly pattern. The defender bit on it. Winfrey simply stopped, turned, the ball was right there. Landon with perfect touch on that pass. 1st and 10 Alma.
And then once he caught it, he made a little move and got an extra 3 or 4 yards.
Needed it for the first down.
Absolutely.
Ball is marked on the 24 of Vilonia. 1st and 10 Alma. Shotgun. Henley gets the call. Trying to get outside. It's going to be hit and wrapped up, and a penalty flag. Nope, not a penalty on the far side. Just thought it's one of those yellow spots. Those yellow marks.
Yep, they have a couple on this field.
Yep. Ben Henley is going to lose 5 yards. Man, if you're Alma, you do not need that 2nd and long, man. You got to have some production on 1st and 2nd down.
Had Seth Kirk out there and Jake Goff corralling him to not let him get any more yards than he didn't.
2nd down and 15, closer to 16. Play clock's at 10. They're going to run Winfrey wide to the left side with Stacy and Corsi in the pattern on the right. Handoff goes to Henley off the right side, up the gut to the 25-yard line. He will pick up about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now for Alma. Looked like he had a hole for a second, Ray, and it just closed up on him.
Yeah, you know, Seth Kirk, he's playing up on the line, back in the linebacker position, out on the corner. Pretty much plays everywhere, and he has a great feel for the game because he's in on a lot of tackles.
3rd down and 10 from the Vilonia 25-yard line. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Henley in the backfield with Landon. Now they run Bailey in motion, and the football is fumbled by Landon Blair on the snap, and he loses yardage all the way back to the 35.
Wow. And, I mean, he had no opportunity. Once he tried to pick the ball up, there was already people all over him. They're getting a really great push up on the offensive line.
Well, you don't kick here. You don't try a field goal on 4th and, 20?
Quite a bit.
Yeah. He may quick kick it, try to angle it out of bounds. Yeah, he is. He's going to draw back and quick kick this thing. Landon, pooch kick it. And he's going to gain only about 2 yards, 3 at the most.
Wow. That wasn't one of his more stellar moments.
Timeout on the field, 8:05 left to play in the first half. 15-0 in favor of Vilonia. You're listening to Airedale Football on the Marshall.
In 1935, a young boy moved with his family to Dice Colony. Young J.R. Cash would spend the next 15 years of his life in the Arkansas Delta, a place where he experienced happiness and tragedy, good times and bad times. You can now visit the home where he grew up and the surroundings that inspired his music for decades to come. Historic Dice Colony, boyhood home of Johnny Cash, is now open in Dice.
First down and 10, Vilonia. The ball is marked on their own 29-yard line. Smith gets the carry across the 30, 35 to 40. Smith tripped up.
Wow.
And if it had not been
Josh
Davis, he would have been gone.
Yeah, he's got very fleet feet in there. He slipped by this one, slipped by the other one, and was getting ready to unwind.
11 yards on the carry, 1st and 10. The ball is resting just shy of the 40. Trips to the left side, single wide out. Back to pass. They throw in the slot. It's complete at the 45. He makes a cut across midfield, breaks a tackle, and off to the races is Austin Kuntz.
Oh.
Kuntz is finally going to be brought down at the Airedale 26-yard line.
Yeah, right now Alma is just not that young man right there broke at least 2, for sure, maybe 3 tackles.
Yeah. First down and 10 from the Airedale 23. They pitch it out to Smith, right side. He cuts back to the middle, inside the 15, down to about the 13. Going to be close to another first down. Now they're going to mark it on the 14, so it'll be 2nd and about 1.
Well, he came in with a 15.7 yard per carry average, which is going down, but he's still effective.
Oh, yeah. Smith gets a carry again. Left side, cuts it right back to the middle. Same play. He carries 3 Airedales with him inside the 5, down on about the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Vilonia. Been a long time since I've seen an Alma defense pushed around like this.
Yeah.
You know, by a conference team. I mean,
the offensive line's getting beat, and now the defensive line's getting beat. It's on both sides of the football.
1st and goal from the Airedale 3. Shotgun for Myers. Smith to his right. Smith gets the call. Smith in the end zone. Touchdown.
Yep. There it is.
And he went right back up the middle again. They're getting a great push in the middle, and they found, I guess they watched some tape on the Airedales because they've seen that they can utilize their quickness and the strength of the 3 that's lined up in the middle for Vilonia and push Alma backwards on the defensive side. And they're making it work, man.
Yes, they are.
And they just got a great game plan coming in tonight. Alma just going to listen. They just need to make some adjustments. They're going to be fine. The kick is up on the PAT, and it is good. 6:24 left to play in the first half. 22-0. Favor of Vilonia. Back with more Airedale football right after this.
When it comes to heating my home, my water, cooking meals, or drying clothes, nothing beats natural gas from CenterPoint Energy. It's my most affordable option. It costs less to use than most other energy sources, and it's easier on the environment. So if you already have natural gas, keep it. But if you're replacing an appliance, choose it.
At CenterPoint Energy, we're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. To learn more, visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy. Always there.
6:24 left to play, first half, 22-0 in favor of Vilonia. Airedales will have the football for the 4th time.
Well, they're definitely going to have to change their game plan on winning the offensive line if they want to get back into this ball game.
On Smith and Moran? Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah. And look, they'll make some adjustments.
Mm-hmm. But you don't want to get too far down.
It looks like to me that all of the coaches, and I think they're all down on the sidelines versus being up in the booth. Yeah. It's the first time I've seen that.
I mean, and we're looking over at their booth. They ain't over there.
No, they're supposed to be right next door to us. So here we go. Henley back deep. They're going to short kick it. It's going to go out of bounds, and they didn't want Grayson Bailey with another huge return. I don't blame them. It's been the lone bright spot for the Airedales.
Yeah.
So Alma will come out, first down and 10.
Jonathan Fijuito over there just decided to not even touch it, and it was a great decision.
So they'll mark the football. It went out of bounds at the 31, so there they go. They finally moved it. They'll have to mark it up to the 36. That's where Alma would take over first and 10. Let's see if the Airedales can get out of neutral now on offense. Landon Blair, shotgun formation. Single wide out to the left, short side of the field, two to the right. Henley gets the call. Henley, 35. Henley to the 39-yard line.
Well, unfortunately, what is continually happening is this Vilonia defense is not physically overpowering. They're finding the gaps, they're getting to the edges, and they're getting into the backfield so quick.
Yeah, they are quick. Gain on the play of 3, second down and 7, Alma. Ball is just shy of the 40. 3 in the pattern, 2 on the right, single on the left. Alma moves, but they didn't call it. Landon Blair on the quarterback keeper across the 40, 45. Landon's going to pick up the first down as he moves it out to the 48-yard line. He's a load to bring down, man.
Yeah.
Now, that's what I like seeing out of Landon Blair. He saw that there was nothing on the right side of the offense, Ray, and he just took the charge and just pushed it upfield for the first down, gain on the play of 8.
Once he gets past those 3 defensive linemen, he's bigger than everybody on the rest of the team.
I say just run him till his tongue's hanging out, man. First down and 10, Airedales. There's the snap. Landon's going to keep it again. Landon across the 50 to the 49-yard line, a gain of 3. You know, if you let Landon run it, 3 yards in a cloud of dust every time, they're not going to stop it. You go for it on 4th down and 1. He'll pick up the first down.
Yeah, but it's not a cloud of dust anymore. It's like a cloud of tire tar or something,
yeah, those
whatever they got
BBs.
in there.
Yep. Second down and 7. The ball is on the 49 of Vilonia. 4:59 left to play. Fast-moving first half. 22-0 in favor of Vilonia. Airedales looking to get on the board. Play action. Henley gets the call. Left side to the 45 of Vilonia. 4 yards on the carry. It will be 3rd down and 3 for Alma.
Yeah, that was a good one where there was no one from the Vilonia team in the backfield. They won the line of scrimmage and got 3.5 yards.
They bring in Karsten Benoit on offense. And they also check in R.J. Billingsley, a sophomore, to block on the right side. 3rd down and 3. This is a huge play for the Airedale defense, or Airedale offense. Henley to the left. Landon gets the snap.
Oh.
And I think one of the Airedale players moved.
Or they called a timeout.
No. You know what? Yeah, they moved.
Yeah. That hurts.
Yes, it does.
Is this what you're trying to stay out of if you're the Alma Airedale offense? And, hey, sometimes you got to put pressure on your back to make something happen.
So it'll be 3rd down and 7. They have to move the ball to the 42 of Vilonia. It's marked right at midfield, a little bit, just past the 42. Landon rolling to his left, looking to throw. Ball is batted down.
Oh, man. That young man.
5'7". Jake Goff bats down the pass.
And he fought through what looked initially as a great block, but he bounced off and kept his feet moving and was able to get up in the air to block that pass. That's just good hustle.
Yeah. 4th down again. Airedales will be forced to punt again. Ball is at midfield. They roll the snap back to Landon, but you know what? He could have run that first down.
Oh, my gosh, he's got a leg.
He boomed it inside the 10. It's going to be down on the 1-yard line.
Oh, I can't see down there.
Inside the 1. A 49.5-yard punt by Landon Blair.
Well, you know, he may not have it, but after watching him for 2 or 3 years here, he could have a chance of being a punter for someone because he has a really good leg.
Yes, he does.
And he doesn't make that many mistakes. One of the last series was one of the few we've seen.
They wanted him to angle it. He's not used to doing that. He's used to just turning it loose and, trying to finesse it. That's not Landon Blair.
Right.
He's 6'1", 240. This kid is muscle. And how do you finesse something when you're 6'1", 240? You don't.
Yeah.
You don't give him the eggs to carry. Oh, all right, you give him the anvil.
Yep,
because
there
he's
you
tough,
go.
and that's how he's just tough.
That's a good one.
In the end zone, Myers, the quarterback. They hand off to Moran on the sweep. He gets tripped up at the 5-yard line by Grayson Bailey, and it will be second down and a little more than 5 now for Vilonia. 3:25 and counting left to play in the first half. It's 22-0. Eagles.
It looks like he caught him right on a shin tackle, which we all know that hurts.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? He's not in the ball game right now. He had to go out.
No, he's got a bruised shin.
Yeah. And they're just now getting a player back on in his place. The play clock is at 10. Second down, 6. Myers gets the snap. Hands off. That's Smith. Smith hit at the 5, falls forward to about the 8. It'll be third down and 2 now for Vilonia.
He is so tough to bring down because he bounced 3 times and kept gaining a yard on each bounce.
Vilonia not only has some pretty decent size in the middle on that offensive line, but they have a lot of quickness. Those kids are quick.
Yes, they are.
That's what Alma's having trouble with. They're just quick, and they're opening up holes for Smith, and Alma's not been able to put any pressure in the backfield on the quarterback. Of course, he's handing it off so much.
They got to make sure that nobody gets to the outside edge.
You got to have someone cover this kid out here, the Myers kid. They throw where did I
There
say?
he
The
is.
Myers kid.
Yeah.
They didn't have anybody on him. He
Yeah.
makes the catch at the 15 up to the 20, first down and 10 Vilonia. They had no one covering him.
Yeah,
And you know what? And he's hobbled again. But here's the thing: when he come out of the huddle, he kind of hesitated behind the line of scrimmage, and then as Alma was starting to get set on their defense, he just casually walks on out there in the slot.
Right.
So it was a well-designed play. First down and 10 Vilonia. The ball is at the 30. They hand off up the middle. Couple of missed tackles. And he's off to ball's loose.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. And a blocker that was downfield picks it up. Nick Lewis was just down there looking for someone to block. The ball was fumbled. And he fell on it, but not before a huge gain from the ball carrier, Seth Kirk.
Yeah, Seth Kirk and Lewis, they're both on the defensive backfield. So they're used to the ball, but maybe not always running it.
Myers on first and 10 from the Airedale 45, 44. Kirk gets the call again, right side. He's got some blockers. Inside the 40 to the 35. The ball is loose. No, he's still on his feet. I thought he'd fumbled it. He comes out of the pack. This kid's almost going to score it all the way down to the 5-yard line. Unbelievable. Alma hit him probably 27 times.
To match the number on his back.
Could not bring him down. I guarantee he got hit 27 times.
Yeah.
And he bounced off every would-be tackler. He earned that carry.
Yeah, and so he's going to take a break and go over there and get a little oxygen and probably come right back.
You have to give credit, man. That was one heck of a run by Lewis. First and goal at the Airedale 5. Myers with Smith in the backfield. Smith gets the call right up the gut. Smith to the 1.
But, we've been used to seeing that kind of running because a lot of times with the Alma Airedales, you've got linebackers that usually play running back.
Right.
And so just like that, young man, you better tackle them good to get them down.
Second down and goal from just outside the 1. Smith gets the call again. Smith, they give him the touchdown. They're going to mark him down at the 1. 19 seconds left, and the clock is running.
Halfway.
There's one timeout left for Vilonia, and they're going to take it. They stop the clock with 14 seconds left in the first half. It's 22-0 Vilonia. The Eagles knocking on the door. When we return, it'll be third down and goal from the Airedale 1. You're listening to Alma Airedale Football.
One health system in Arkansas is always bringing you the most advanced technology, so neurosurgeons can use robotic-assisted surgery for quicker recovery, where cancer patients have access to the most up-to-date treatments, dedicated experts study and treat the eye, and where couples with high-risk pregnancies can find critical care for brand new beginnings. We are UAMS, and we're here for a better state of health.
14 seconds left to play in the first half. Final timeout for Vilonia. They'll be facing a third down and goal from the Airedale 1. Now, here's the thing, Ray. If they don't punch it in this time, are they going to have enough time to run another play? Because it'll be fourth down. Alma just needs to kind of set around on the ball if they stop them here, and that's what you want to do. Smith in the backfield to the left. Myers, the quarterback, on the left hash. Third and goal from the 1. Smith gets a call. Nope, the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to be stopped way short of the first down. And you know what? The clock's just going to run out.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2. That's it. They're not going to score. That's the end of the first half.
Yes,
so there's your break. There's your break that Alma needed right there.
There it is.
There's your break that the Airedales needed. They stopped Vilonia on third and goal from their own 1-yard line and held them out of the end zone so that Vilonia did not go up 30-0 at half. They're only up 22. So if there is a silver lining, Airedale fans, there it is.
Yeah, and then they get the ball back and going to make something happen.
Now, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have Coach Marsh. You're going to have Coach Kendrick going to halftime. Of course, Coach Lockridge, the head coach.
Right.
The offensive, defensive coordinators, they'll go in, they'll talk it over with their assistants. They'll make some adjustments. They'll come back out at halftime. They'll have the football to start the second half. This game is far from over.
Correct. I believe that.
Far from over. Yep, fixing to take my shoes off, man.
All righty.
We're going to change the luck. So get ready. We got a second half of football coming up. The Airedales will have the football. That's all right. Go ahead. The Airedales will have the football to start the second half. Let's go ahead and get into halftime. It's a Crabtree RV halftime report where your family's dreams come true. We'll be back. We'll talk to Anderson. Hang loose. We're in Vilonia. Don't give up, Airedale fans. Don't go down the street kicking rocks. It's okay, all right? Trust me.
The Saracen Casino Resort of Pine Bluff, Jefferson County proudly supports athletics and academics in Arkansas. That's why we're investing more than $350 million to support Arkansas families. Our students are the life and blood of any institution. That's why we are proud to support them as they prepare for life's ongoing challenges. The Quapaw Nation, founders of the Saracen Casino Resort, believes not only in spirited athletic competition, but excellence in education as well. The Saracen Casino Resort, building our community one student at a time.
Your first home is like this dream. The day you walk in, the sun seems to shine more brightly. The ceilings, they just seem taller. And you'll never fix that creaky floorboard because it sounds like comfort. What a hug would sound like if it made a sound. And that's when you realize you're home. Really, really home. Realize your dream with a home loan from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Welcome to the Crabtree RV halftime report where your family's dreams come true. Largest indoor showroom in the state of Arkansas. You want to see some nice RVs, go see my buddies at Crabtree RV. I guarantee you, if you've never been out there, but you've been thinking, you know what? Man, we used to do a lot of camping when I was a kid. You haven't been camping in a long time? Introduce your family to the natural state and some of the beauty that we have in our national parks and our state parks. It starts with Crabtree RV.
What a beautiful place, Jimmy.
Oh, my goodness, absolutely great. Anderson joins me here at halftime where Vilonia leads Alma 22-0. Yeah, Miss Sharon, I'm promising. I made a promise. You know what? You're going to see a different Alma team in the second half, and this game's far from over. I believe that. You know, listen, you can call me Rick Schaefer if you want. Rick Schaefer's never seen a Razorback team that couldn't come back from any deficit. You know, if Arkansas was down 65 to nothing at halftime, he'd say, well, you know what? If they make some key tackles and they pick up some turnovers, the Hogs have a chance. And you know what? Alma has a chance. So
Of course.
Listen, I mean, it's fine.
That's why you play the game, Jimmy.
Exactly.
You never count anybody out
Now,
until the end.
Here's the thing: we forced a couple of fumbles. All right. We've come close to a couple of interceptions. We just get our offense rolling. Our defense has made a couple of really good stops on drives. So they've contained the Smith kid. The kid that's killing them right now is the wideout, the Myers, or the Moran kid, Tyler Moran. He's the one that's killed him, Anderson. I mean, every time he's been in the pattern. Every time they've thrown to him. Yep. You cover him up.
Well, those are the kind of adjustments that are being made right now.
Exactly right. See, yep. So Miss Sharon, that's all I'm saying. They'll put a shadow on Smith, the tailback. They'll put a shadow on Moran, and let the rest of the 9 defensive players just work their magic. So, hey Anderson, what's going on? You guys got down here, got set up, and you've been working hard. I appreciate you setting the table up for us.
Well, sure.
It's nice to have home hospitality on the road. You guys take care of us down here, and I appreciate that.
Well, you got to have the tools necessary to do a broadcast.
Exactly.
And, a lot of times, I've been doing this enough to know that you kind of got to be prepared for everything and expect anything. Yep. And we try to do that in every area, from sports medicine to, team logistics to video to, even airwaves production. You just try to be prepared for just about anything.
So where are we at on the arena floor?
Well, Jimmy, the painters have been the past couple of days been painting, really, really looking nice. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful floor when it gets finished.
So has Coach Flinner been able to work his team out? What in the old gym?
Well, we've been in a couple of places. We on our high school campus, when the arena is available, we have three floors. Right. We have Crabtree Gymnasium. We have the auxiliary gym, which is also the high school safe room. Right. And then we have, of course, the arena. But since we don't have the arena this fall, we've got Crabtree and then the safe room. And then we've been doing some things at the middle school, kind of going back and forth. But, all of our athletic staff, they adjust. And, we do, we kind of adjust and make things happen. But we're looking forward to getting back into the arena.
Let me tell you something. I've called many a games, played many a games in Allen Crabtree Gym. A lot
of history
times.
There.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. We drive up from Waldron. And they would meet us at the city limits, flashing their lights, honking their horns, yelling at us. They made us feel right at home when we come to play Alma in basketball. So
I tell you, it's been a fun fall for us. Assistant Superintendent Travis Biggs has been really working his tail off ever since he got here. The flood happened on his first day.
Wow.
It happened on a Sunday night, and his first day of work was Monday. And he's responsible for all of our construction and all of that sort of thing, and that fell right in his lap. And he's an amazing administrator, and I'm just honored to work for him, and his leadership has really brought us through this.
Well, it's tough, but I guess you just got to hit the ground running.
Sure, you just roll with the punches. Things happen. You can't keep your head down. You got to roll with the punches, and it's exactly what the Airedales do.
My buddy Ronnie Winberg checking in with us on Facebook. He wanted to know the score. Well, it's 22-0, Ronnie. I've called it about 150 times in the first half. Now, let me tell you a little history between me and Winberg. We played against each other. He went to school at Mina. Phenomenal guy. Very competitive and likes to gig me a lot. But I like to gig him a lot, too, because –
No, I can't imagine.
Oh, man, listen, we had some fun times playing at Jim Racklin Gymnasium down there. So, yeah, but he's checking in. I'm glad that Ronnie has us tuned in tonight. Ronnie's out at Max Steel, working Max Steel. So
tough job.
Oh, my goodness. You talk about tough, man, with the heat.
But it's hot in there.
Woo-wee, yeah. So we are at halftime. This is a Crabtree RV halftime report where your family's dreams come true. The Airedales on the road tonight in Vilonia. Nice-looking field, Anderson. They built the new stadium or the new stands a few years ago. We're in the actual old side of the home field that they made the visitor side now. They just flipped the side of the field, and now they've added the turf.
Yeah, the turf is really nice. The offset colors every 5-yard line. It really looks nice. It's a good looking field surface.
Yep, I like it.
we're looking forward to getting back to Airedale Stadium next week to Citizens Bank Field for homecoming.
I am so looking forward to that. It's one of the traditions that kids absolutely love. It is a special time in the senior year, and if you can come out and be with us at Airedale Stadium next Friday night, we would certainly appreciate that. Just come out and support these kids, man. They're playing their tails off.
Lots of cool things happening. We have some alumni. They're going to come back and they're going to play with our band. We've got some dance team members former dance team members that'll come back and perform with our dance team, and a lot of exciting things happening. Of course, the homecoming court will be presented, and of course the homecoming parade on Thursday night. Different route for that parade this year because of downtown, the construction downtown. That's actually going to begin on Mulberry Street and go around down Main Street through the high school parking lot, kind of the reverse of what you would go normally. Going to turn there by the bus lane exit. Going to turn and go right in front of Crabtree and then turn down what is West Main Street down towards the baseball field. So a little bit different route. But
a lot of construction going on, though.
Yeah.
But, you have to do that, but to keep everybody safe.
Sure, of course.
Yep. Let's take a quick timeout. We're at halftime where Vilonia is leading Alma 22-0, but we did see some bright spots in that first half. Couple of really good defensive plays to stop some drives deep in the Airedale end of the football field, plus a 46-yard kickoff return by Grayson Bailey forced them to just start kicking it short. So we appreciate everybody tuning us in on the live stream. And like I said a minute ago, Miss Sharon, Mama Sharon, needs to have a little more faith. This game's far from over. Far from over.
Sure.
Get up, get something cold to drink, sit back, get some popcorn. Ray went over and got 2 bags of popcorn. He reminds me a lot of my buddy Marty Houston, who eats while he's on the air. You can't make out half the things that Marty says, and you can tune in on Van Buren football from time to time and listen to him. I'm only kidding because I care. But let's take a quick timeout. Anderson's joining me here at halftime. We'll have Ray back on in a minute, and we've got second half action coming your way. Live from Vilonia, I want to call him Baloney. On 96.7.
Wow.
The Marshall. More from Vilonia right after this.
Football season is here at Crabtree RV in Alma. We make tailgating with your favorite team very affordable, with discounts up to $15,000 off new fifth wheels and $10,000 off new travel trailers. Check out deals like the new Catalina with patio for as low as $249 a month. Browse the area's largest indoor showroom and explore the new 2020 styles from Grand Design and Coachman Freedom Express. That's only at Crabtree RV in Alma, where your family's dreams come true.
At Bancorp South, we're right where you are. Literally. Want to bank online? We're there. Text banking? Yep. Banking app? Right there again. Simply put, Bancorp South gives you the banking relationship you want, so you can bank how you want. Of course, if you'd like to experience our service firsthand, we'd love to have you. So for all your banking, business, mortgage, and insurance needs, call or visit your local branch or go to BancorpSouth.com. Bancorp South. We're right where you are. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mark Hurst. It's back to school time for our kids and teachers, and for a lot of our families, including mine, back to school means back to a routine. At Hurst Family Dental Care, we recommend a routine when it comes to your dental cleanings. For a lot of us, routine cleanings are included at no additional charge through our dental insurance, but often we get out of the routine and taking advantage of that benefit. Call our office today at 474-1972 to set up your routine cleaning. Hurst Family Dental Care, a name you know and a name you can trust.
Alma Farm Supply says nothing is better for your wildlife than a food plot that provides nutrition 24/7 regardless of the weather or your schedule. You can start fall food plots now with a visit to Alma Farm Supply. Find a large seed mix with wheat, oats, rye, winter peas, and cowpeas, plus 2 small seed mixes, one a blend of 4 clovers, including fixation clover, and one with a blend of annual greens containing seed, kale, and radishes. Seed blends from Whitetail Institute also available. Give your wildlife the nutrition they need with a food plot mix from Alma Farm Supply. 428 Highway 64 East in Alma. 323194. Alma Farm Supply.
Edwards Van Alma Funeral Home proudly supports local youth athletic programs. They send best wishes to area teams for a great year and a winning football season. A reminder to players that whether you're in the classroom or on the field, work hard, play hard. Be the best that you can be. Good luck to everyone from Edwards Van Alma Funeral Home, your local dignity memorial provider.
Welcome back to the Crabtree RV halftime report. Crabtree RV, where your family's dreams come true. Well, Ray, one of the keys to the game we talked about right before kickoff was they had to shut down Draven Smith. They've contained him at times. He hasn't, broke a long one yet, but he's picked up several yards, but he had 313 last week, and all that was in the first half. And a little bit in the third quarter, they pulled him after that. So he had 6 touchdowns in that ballgame last week.
Yeah,
he's not come close to that tonight. But the one that has been the Achilles heel has been the wideout, Tyler Moran. And if Alma's going to get back in this ballgame, they're going to have to shut that kid down and keep Smith in check.
Yeah, I think they've used Smith kind of as a decoy and get it to their player out on the edges where he hasn't been able to get, and they've made it happen for sure.
Just some quick hitters, hurry-up offense.
Yep.
And they've controlled the lines of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively now. If Alma is getting back in this game, we're going to have to start getting a push. They're going to have to start getting a push up front on offense and on defense. They're just going to have to suck it up and get tough. And, I know that they're hurting right now, and I know that their pride's hurt a little bit. But this team is resilient, and I think you'll see some kids fired up in the second half. And that's an Alma trait. They play hard. They're loyal. They're dedicated. And I guarantee you'll see a fired-up bunch of Airedales when they come back out.
Yeah, you're going to have to see some heart in this one to get back in, hold them a couple stops, and score.
Yeah. And listen, you take the wind out of themselves. You've already shut down their big guy. For the most part. You let a wideout do most of the damage on you.
Right.
And now when they make the adjustments on the defensive side, the offense is going to have to get out of neutral, and stay away from the second and 10s. The second and 9s. The third and 8s. You're gonna have to stay away from that. That's not the offense Alma is.
Right. That's been
grind this thing out and pick up first down and just move the chains and just be patient.
That's definitely been their Achilles this year.
Yep.
Just unable to make that. Have the receivers that are able to get open in that space.
Yeah. Well, look. Let me just tell you this. We still have about 5 minutes left in halftime. Neither team's back out yet. So you know what's going to happen. They'll come back out and they'll put 3 more minutes on the halftime clock. The fancy schmancy offense this year just needs to go in the trash can. Run the football. Simply run the football.
Right.
I mean, it's if you and Coach Coach Lockridge will tell you that when you play to your strengths, and Coach Kendrick, the offensive coordinator, they're just going to have to play to their strengths in the conference. And if their strength is running, just run the football.
Yep.
Listen, I could care less if Alma throws 1 pass a game. I could care less. If they play better and they win, I could care less. Now, if they can't run it and they throw the ball and they win, I don't care. I'm not one of those, you got to run the football.
No.
You run whatever your strengths are.
Yeah, you got to play to your personnel.
Exactly right. So they'll do, and listen, the first 3 games, they saw what they needed to do. They come into a very fired-up team that Mercy ruled, the team.
BB.
Yeah, BB. So the Airedales just need to get that swagger back, get that confidence back.
Win the offensive and defensive line. That's going to make things happen.
They're going to be fine. I've seen this before, and a lot of times fans will hit the panic button. They're hitting the panic button on Chad Morris right now on the hill in Fayetteville. I mean, there's a lot of them that's already jumped off the bandwagon. I can tell you one thing. You won't find Airedale fans jumping off the bandwagon. They're loyal. They're dedicated. And they know, man, don't hit the panic button. It's okay. Let's take another quick timeout. You're listening to the Crabtree RV Halftime Report, where your family's dreams come true.
Are you looking for a way to raise the profile of your business? Call Tori at Tori's Sign Shop. Tori can wrap your logo on any vehicle, large or small. Tori can make banners, lighted signs, metal signs, colorplast signs, and much more. Get your business the attention it deserves. Call Torrey's Sign Shop today at 479-632-2281. For super fast delivery, it's Torrey's Sign Shop, 2 miles west of Alma on Highway 64. Email your job to torreysignshop@hotmail.com.
Accidents are never fun. Don't take your vehicle to just anyone. The professional team at Autoplex is committed to quality first and your complete satisfaction. Our ASE certified technicians will repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition efficiently and quickly with a warranty on all repairs. On-site insurance filing and rental cars available. At Autoplex, we look forward to making your experience with us easy in our state-of-the-art facility. Autoplex Collision Repair. Quality first, always.
Earning the trust of our neighbors and the respect of our peers. It's what the Ocker Funeral Home family has done for the last 100 years. 5 generations of caring. And those traditions truly make a difference with a more affordable price and superior service. You know you can depend on our family to serve your family. The Ocker family of funeral homes in Van Buren, Alma, and Fort Smith.
Simon Family Dentistry proudly supports Alma Airedale's athletics. Look to Dr. Jeremy Simon at Simon Family Dentistry. From tooth-colored fillings, braces, to root canal therapy, to dentures, bridges, and crowns, a visit to Simon Family Dentistry will have you flashing your brightest smile ever. Dr. Jeremy Simon and his caring staff welcome you to Simon Family Dentistry, 191 Highway 64 East in Alma. Open Monday through Thursday from 8 till 5. Behind the Airedales all the way. Simon Family Dentistry, 430-7049.
We're at halftime at Vilonia. Crabtree RV halftime report. 22-0 in favor of the Eagles. Alma will have the football to start the second half as Vilonia won the coin toss, elected to receive. And Alma's, hello, Tim Adams. Down here watching your grandson. How's things at the Radiator place? Busy? When are you going to buy Tri-State Speedway? See, I have to ask Connie that. I know I got to ask Connie that question. Tim Adams up here, and he following his grandson, and of course his grandson has been playing quite a bit, and we sophomore Braden Taylor. So we called his name several times throughout these
number 2
first few games. Radiator Specialist is what Tim owns, down on Wheeler Avenue.
Yeah.
I love his slogan. It's a great place to take a leak, because if you have a radiator that leaks, that's the place to take it.
There it is, man.
That guy can fix. I've known Tim. Listen, Tim worked on the pit crew when my dad had a race car, and they run out at Razorback Speedway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, out where Hiram Walker's at, or Pernod Ricard. So. Then, of course, Tim's got so many track championships and feature wins. And he's a great race car driver.
Yep, you followed along with them for a lot of years.
A lot of years, man. Good to see him out here at Vilonia tonight. I always want to call him Baloney. I don't know why. So, both teams back out on the field, warming up, stretching a little bit. How does the Airedales look? They look loose. They look ready.
Yeah, they don't look dejected.
No. Just get a little of that swagger back in.
They're paying attention to the coach, and they're ready to go.
You start out this second half, Ray, and you take the ball and you drive right straight down the field. Different ball game.
There you go.
Different ball game.
Got to put a little doubt in the other team, and that is not there right now.
Yep. Put a little doubt in them, and then just look at them and smile. And they get on defense and just knock the snot out of them on defense, get the ball back on offense again, and look at them and smile. Just go right down the field. And, that gets the confidence back in this team.
That's what it's going to take.
I think right now they just got a little down on themselves. I for whatever reason, we've seen them play, like against Springdale and against Russellville. We've seen them play where that offensive and defensive line has pushed people around.
Right.
But tonight, Vilonia's finding the seams. It's not that they're pushing Alma around. They're just finding the seams and going past them. And they're extremely quick on the offensive and defensive line for Vilonia.
Because they're not, I mean, they've got a couple big guys, but nothing that Alma hasn't seen yet.
You're right. Well, that's going to do it for the Crabtree RV halftime report. Vilonia leads Alma 22-0, getting set for the second half kickoff, which is brought to you by our good friends at Autoplex Collision Repair. Quality first, always. The Airedales will receive the second half kickoff to start the third quarter. Alma with a huge defensive stand on third and goal from inside the 1 with 16 seconds left. Vilonia had squandered 2 timeouts early in the first quarter. Don't you know that their coach would have loved to have had those 2 timeouts back? And but they squandered them early and had no timeouts left going down the stretch of that second quarter. So Alma made the stop, and on the quarterback, they faked the handoff, and they used Smith as a decoy, Ray, and the quarterback kept the football. Myers, he was going nowhere. Alma was ready. So
Smith is a good decoy, though.
Oh, yeah, he is. Josh Davis goes back deep to receive, along with Wilkinson and Grayson Bailey. I don't think Bailey will touch it, and I don't think Davis will touch it. I'd be willing to bet they're going to short kick this. It is short kick.
Oh, boy.
Fielded at the 39 and down at the 39.
Attaboy, young man.
You know what? And that's exactly what you want. That's Landon Burkhardt. Landon Burkhardt didn't fair catch it.
Well, he didn't have time.
Nope, caught it at 39 and dropped right there and just hit the turf.
Yeah.
And then the Vilonia players went flying over him.
Yeah, he did. He made a great move. He had no chance to call fair catch, or he might have dropped it.
Let's get this changed up a bit here. Here we go. First down and 10. Wide side of the field's to the left for the Airedales. First and 10 from their own 39. Landon, they're going to change the play from the side. Plenty of time on the play clock. At 20. Trips on the left side, single wide out on the right. Henley in the backfield to the left. Now they run a man in motion. They pitch it to Stacy. Stacy trying to turn it upfield. He's going to lose about a yard, maybe a half a yard, maybe just get back to the line of scrimmage. Play took a little too long to develop as Vilonia had good speed and good coverage as they brought Connor Stacy in motion from the right to left. And they picked it up. Second down and 10.
They have Seth Kirk, who made that play again, 5'9", 160. I don't think he meets either one of those requirements.
Corsi and Stacy wide to the right side. Grayson Bailey wide to the left. Henley in the backfield with Landon on second and 10. There's the snap. Henley gets the call, trying the right side, turns it upfield, 40, 42-yard line. Third down and long now for the Airedales. It's Kyle Vines and Grayson Bailey mixing it up.
Yes, they are.
Vines over there talking to the officials. He hit me.
Yeah, that's what you do in football.
That's exactly right. That's just football, man. Third down and 7. Ball is spotted at the Airedale 42. Got to move it to the 49. Single wide out either side. Now they move 2 wide outs to the right side. Davis in the backfield, play action. They throw underneath to Grayson Bailey. It's complete at the 45, only good for 2 yards. They needed 7. They had a 2-yard pattern for Bailey.
Not very effective.
Well, you know, he was looking to maybe make a catch coming underneath and break a tackle, but they had 2 defenders on Grayson Bailey. They're keying on Grayson. They know that.
And the ball was thrown a little low, so once he went down for it, there was no chance he was going to get up and run.
Right. Airedales are going for it on 4th down.
Well, you're down 22 to nothing.
Yep, conference game. 4th down and 5 from their own 45. Connor Stacy in motion. Landon rolling out to his right, throwing. Got a man. Complete.
Got a
Connor
catch.
Stacy at the 50. First down and 10, Alma.
Nice.
Good call. They run Connor Stacy, or not Connor Stacy, Jacob Corsi. Sorry about that. Jacob Corsi, they run him in motion. And from left to right, and hit him in stride, and Corsi turned it upfield, Ray, and picked up the needed yardage. That is a gamble there that Alma had pay off, for them. It's first down and 10, and they move the chains.
And I believe they felt they needed to take it down this much.
Oh,
you got to find some. You got to find some momentum of some sort.
Exactly right. Grayson Bailey wide to the left side. Winfrey wide to the right side. Davis in the backfield. Davis gets a call. Davis going left. Davis 45. Oh, he has one man that had a hold him from behind.
That young man's everywhere.
Woo! Josh Davis gain on the play of about 3 yards. But I guarantee you, he was all
Seth
over.
Kirk.
Yep.
It's almost like his numbers on 2 or 3 different players. Oh, we got a penalty.
Let's see what this is.
Downfield.
It's in the secondary. Yeah. Let's see what it is.
They scuffling again.
Block in the back on the Alma. Wow. So they'll mark off the yardage and replay first down. He marked off 11 yards.
10.5 or 11.
He did. He marked off 11 yards. No, 11. Call it like it is.
8.
He marked off 11 yards. I don't care what the PA announcer says. First down and 10, Airedales. Landon keeps it to the left, pitches it to Davis, turns it upfield.
Yep, he got a few. Look at him go.
Nice. Josh Davis carries it across the 45, knocked out of bounds at about midfield. And it'll be second down and 12 now for Alma.
That was the old option like we ran with Stan Flinter back in the day.
Ooh, that's back in the day.
And it fit him going to the left because he was left-handed.
Right. Second down and 12 for the Airedales. Connor Stacy. Jacob Coursey wide to the right side. And Alma's going to move, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Man, discipline.
Is the Logan Ingram.
Have to remain disciplined.
Just lean back. I'm going to mark off 5 yards. So 2 penalties already on this drive. And Alma will be facing a second down and 17 now from their own 45. Josh Davis in the backfield to the right. That's a wide side of the field. Standing to the right of Landon. There's a snap. Back to pass. Landon rolling back. They throw the screen. And he throws it over the head of Josh Davis.
It would have been tough to get a first down, but they were getting at least 8 to 10 yards on that play because they set it up fantastic, but he overthrew it.
So to bring up third down.
I'm guessing they're not going to go for this one, but
well, we know, it depends on how many yards they pick up on third down. Third down and 17. Set in the backfield. Grayson Bailey. Yeah, now they bring him out to the left. Empty backfield now for Landon. Third and 17. Back to pass. Landon rushed out of the pocket. Got some room. Cranks it up. Throws. Throws it for Grayson Bailey. It would have been enough for the first down, but he threw it wide and out of bounds. And it's fourth down and 17, and Airedales will be forced to punt again.
He made a wonderful cut underneath the defender, but then the ball was thrown over his head. I like when you run a 18-yard route on third and 17.
Exactly. Can't make that first down. You don't get down to the sticks. So Landon back to punt. Good snap. He's going to run all day with it.
There it
Kicks
went.
It, hits at the
and he
20,
was able to get to
picked
it.
Up. That's Lewis. Lewis at the 15 running backwards.
Yeah.
Lewis going to be hit and tackled at the 19. He fielded the football about the 20, the 21, and then run backwards to about the 15 and finally carried it back up to about the 18, and that's where Vilonia will have it for its first possession of the third quarter. First down at 10 on its own 18. 22-0 in favor of the Eagles. 8:43 left to play in the third. Fast-moving football game tonight.
There's just not very many passes, and so the incompletions usually will kill the time, but and there's not that many penalties.
You're absolutely right. Myers, Smith to his right, shotgun. Smith gets the call, right up the gut. Smith hit, busts free, still on his feet. Past the 25 to about the 28-yard line. Broke the initial contact, just kept running.
Yeah, Gabe Jensen made a wonderful play on a blitz, and he met him right in the hole, but was unable to wrap up.
First down and 10 for Vilonia.
That's luck of the draw when you blitz and you meet the running back in the hole.
Absolutely right. They send Moran wide to the right side. Looking for Moran. Now the quarterback's going to have to run with it because they had Moran shadowed and covered. Alma's playing up on him now. They're not giving him that 8 or 10-yard cushion. And, the quarterback was wanting that quick hitter, and he was covered.
Yeah, you got to try to force him to beat you over the top, if anything, because you can't let them beat you underneath like they've been doing all day.
Nope. Loss on the play of about a half a yard. Second down, a little more than 10.
Alma's going to have a big stop right here.
Kirk in the backfield. Where's Moran? He's on the far side. Kirk gets a call right up the gut, breaks 2 tackles, now breaks the third across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Nathan Whalen finally on the tackle for the Airedales, along with Josh Davis. A gain on the play of about 5 yards, maybe 5. Yep, it was second down and close to 11. Now it's third down and a little more than 5 for the first down. Hurry-up offense for the Eagles. They have Moran split wide to the right side in the slot. Kirk in the backfield. Play action. They hit Moran with it. That makes a good catch.
There's a
and
nice
right there
tackle.
on top of him, Joseph York shadowing him, stopped him after a 1-yard gain. Great job, Alma Airedale coaching staff. That is a great adjustment at halftime.
Yeah, he stayed up on the line, broke down, made a clean tackle, and that's what they're going to have to do. Quit missing the tackles. And
got to shadow him.
Yeah, letting the running backs and receivers get that extra yardage.
Grayson Bailey standing back on his own 35, forced a punt. Is Vilonia on 4th down and 5. Good snap. Short kick.
Oh, it's shanked.
It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to have to walk this. It's going to be on the Vilonia side of the 50.
Yep.
If they mark it right. 49-yard line.
Yep.
So Alma will have a short field. 1st and 10 on the Vilonia 49. Second possession of the third quarter. 6:10 left to play in the third. Eagles lead 22-0. More Airedale football right after this.
Don't put your health last. Pointer Trail Family Medical Clinic at 109 Pointer Trail in Van Buren. Dr. Carolyn Dillard and nurse practitioner Danielle Weaver are ready to help you and your family get well and stay well. Routine medical checkups. Colds, flus, allergies, or if you're ready to drop that weight, they can help you at Pointer Trail Family Clinic. They take walk-ins and appointments. Call 479-922-2222 to make an appointment today.
First down and 10. They pitch it out to Henley. And he's going to be hit and stuffed for a loss, about 5 yards, maybe 4. Landon did not ever get to the corner.
He stalled out there, just kind of waited to make the commitment.
A loss of 5, second down and 15. Again, not what Alma needs to be facing on second down and third down. They have to get something going on first down to be successful. They run Winfrey and Bailey stacked up on the left side. They run the same stack with Stacy and Corsi on the right. Rolling out to his left. Looking downfield, throws, complete to Bailey. Grayson breaks a tackle inside the 45 to the 41-yard line. Now, a makeable third down and 1. Depending on the spot. Nope, third down and 3. Thought he was further upfield.
Well, Vilonia, they adjusted to that overload, but was unable to get to him and then break that one tackle, gets the extra yardage.
Carson Bonneau kind of limping back off the field. Third down and 3. Big play for the Airedales on the Vilonia 41. They hand off and hit immediately is Henley. Two Eagles wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down, and it's go time for the Airedales.
I'm just telling you, Seth Kirk, I'm not for sure how many tackles he has.
115.
But it's I'm sure he's into double digits at this point.
Yeah, he's been in on every play just about. Bonneau checks in. He's going to replace Billingsley in the lineup.
Yeah, they got a lot of beef out there.
4th down and 3. Landon going to keep it. Landon trying to get outside. Landon fighting inside the 40. Let's see if they're going to mark the ball on the 40. I think he had to get right at the 40, Ray. No, they're going to mark him short of the 40.
About half a yard.
And it will be turned over on downs.
Oh. Yep, was unable to stay up on his feet that extra drive. He was leaning and driving and just went down. Half yard short of the first down.
4:13 left to play in the third. 22-0. Vilonia. They have the football. Myers, the quarterback. Hands off to Moran. On the sweep. Moran, 40. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Not going to go anywhere, though, when Carson Bonneau gets a hold of you as he throws him down. He ran about 35 yards, Ray, to only gain 1.
Yeah. Oh, he did from one sideline to the other and back halfway through the field. Well, Nathan Whalen did a great job of turning him back in, but was unable to make the tackle. But by doing that, he had plenty of help.
Yep, Carson was right there. Yeah, he gained 1 yard. He literally ran about 35 yards. 2nd down and 9. They split Moran wide to the right side. Is that Smith in the backfield? Nope, that is Smith.
Yep.
Smith to the 40,
tackle.
45. Picks up about 3 yards, maybe 4. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Vilonia.
When you want to teach form tackling, what Gabe Jensen did right there was exactly what form tackling is. Put his head right where it needed to be, wrapped up, and took the young man to the ground.
They send Moran wide to the left side. Smith to the left of the quarterback Myers on 3rd and 5 from the Vilonia 45. Clock running, 2:55 to play in the third. Vilonia leading 22-0. They set up a screen. Now rushed out of the pockets of quarterback Myers. He's going to have to eat the football. Why didn't he throw it downfield? He just run out of bounds back at about the 35-yard line, the 36.
I'm telling you what.
Unbelievable. What a break for the Airedales, right?
Alma Airedale defense sniffed that out. They all came through way too easy.
I told you.
Backed off, got into their zones to where they could not get the ball to the man for the screen pass.
He needed 5 yards. He lost 10.
Yeah. Wonderful job on the defense, though.
Coach Marsh made those adjustments at halftime. I told you this would be a different team in the second half. Now they just get the Airedale offense going.
Keep playing on their side of the field.
Bet, man. Grayson Bailey standing back on his own 32-yard line. And
could not get out the right personnel, I don't think.
No.
Oh, it's a penalty. It's not a timeout.
Penalty on Vilonia. They just run out of time. They're going to move it back 5 yards. Now they'll be punting from their 30. Their punter, I think, is Kyle Vines. I think that's who it is.
Maybe a little boogaloo right over the top of the head.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And Alma recovers.
Bailey moves up to almost almost a snap over his head. And the kick is off the side of his foot. It's going to hit at the 50 and take an Airedale bounce back to the 49. Well, and the punter is number 5, Jamison Hensley.
Yeah. And
you almost called it, man. It almost went over his head. Now, Hensley is 6 foot. If Hensley had been 5'10", that ball would have been in the end zone.
That ball's still bouncing around back there.
Hey, I want to thank our friends at the pizza place, Adam Daly and the crew.
Oh, my gosh, man.
Open till 8 o'clock nightly, and then a little bit later on the weekends for you.
I have to say I'm always ready for Friday night away games because we get that one fantastic pizza.
Call in.
Crispy.
Carry out. Waiter. They got it all. First down and 10 Airedales. Here we go. Alma from the 49 of Vilonia. Trips to the right side, 2 to the left. There's a penalty. Wide open is Winfrey. He's going to be gone, but it's going to come back. Touchdown Alma, but this one's coming back. They threw a penalty before the play ever developed. They had a wideout over there waving his hands to draw the defense's attention. It was a beautifully designed play.
Yeah.
And Winfrey was wide open, but it's against Alma, and you saw that coming. So
started too early.
Yep. A little too anxious.
It worked.
It worked. Notice I didn't get excited. I saw the penalty flag before he ever let go of the pass. I kind of knew what was going to happen there.
Yeah. I felt your non-enthusiasm.
Yeah. 5-yard penalty. It would be 1st and 15.
One thing I have to say, it's a little humid, but I enjoy having these windows open when we get to call a game. I just really enjoy the atmosphere.
Winfrey to the left. You've got Connor Stacy and Coursey to the right. Back to pass. 1st and 15. Landon letting it go. Landon just throwing it away and keeping from taking the sack as he had some pressure from the linebacker, number 44, Jaden Wimberly. 2nd and 15, Alma.
Not sure if they're still out there, but Brother Bob Head and D. Ray Byers said that they might check in tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nathan Whaley checks in the tight end spot. Got Winfrey to the right, Grayson Bailey to the left. 2nd down and 15, rolling out to his left, wanting to throw. Landon throws. He's got Grayson Bailey down the sidelines, complete at the 25-yard line. Grayson Bailey with a beautiful circus catch.
No flags.
At the 25. Yeah, no flags. That's a key. He caught that football. He was inbounds.
He did too.
They have got to call this right. 2 officials are talking it over. Got to call this thing right. That was a catch.
Oh.
Now they're talking it over with the white hat. Yeah, 1st down and 10, Alma. Thank you. Nice call, officials. You made the right call. You could see it from the press box. I think one of the officials, Ray, was kind of blinded down the sidelines by one of the Vilonia players and didn't get a good look at it, so I understand him asking.
Right.
So a beautiful catch by Grayson Bailey and a nice touch pass from Landon Blair. It's 1st and 10, Alma on the 24 of Vilonia.
Oh, that almost
trickery.
Oh,
Grayson Bailey turns it up. Grayson.
Man.
Wow, what they did is they faked the handoff to Henley going left. Grayson Bailey come up in motion from the left side as a wideout. Landon never handed the ball off to Henley. Bailey had the thing.
And Seth Kirk came from the far side of the field to make that tackle.
Yeah.
That young man is everywhere.
He's fast. 2nd down and 9.
Speaking of everywhere, Shay's listening in.
Nice.
I made a shout out, and so she's like, hey, I'm listening.
Good. 2nd down and 9. Airedales on the 23. Henley breaks it outside. Henley inside the 20. Henley
nice
still on his
move
feet.
right there.
Inside the 15. They're going to mark him down right about the 16-yard line, close to an Airedale 1st down. It'll be 3rd and short. What did I say? Have to have the 3rd and short. Must move the football and get positive yardage on 1st and 2nd down. Now it's more manageable. It's 3rd and 1. The ball is on the 16. Winfrey checks out. Everyone tucked in tight. Henley in the backfield to the left of Landon Blair on 3rd and 1 for Alma at the 16. Landon's going to keep it. Landon with a 1st down now. Carries it inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal, Alma.
I love that play where they overload everybody to the right, and when the ball is snapped, goes right to Landon, and then those guys lined up to the right pull and come to the left, and then they've got numbers.
1st and goal. The ball is marked just inside the 10. 53 seconds left to play and counting in the 3rd quarter. It's 22-0. Vilonia, Alma knocking on the door. Coursey in motion, left to right. Landon rolling out, gets a block, throwing for Coursey, complete the 5. Coursey trying to get inside. Jacob going to be stopped short at the 2. Jacob Coursey in the pattern on the right. Landon hit him in stride. 2 defenders out there from Vilonia to make the stop. 2nd down and goal from the Vilonia 2. Clock is running. 24 seconds left to play in the 3rd.
Yeah, one of them was number 21, Tate Langrell, that finished off the tackle.
Big package. Landon under center. 2nd and goal. Henley in the backfield. Landon's going to try to keep it, and the whistles are going to blow the play dead before it ever gets underway. What did they do? The defense encroachment, half the distance to the goal line. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 1. Same set. Everyone tucked in tight. Henley in the backfield. Landon, the quarterback, under center. They're going to push him in the end zone. Touchdown, Alma.
Should be.
Yeah, he's across. Yeah, boom, there you go.
There it is.
3 seconds left to play in the 3rd. The Airedales get on the scoreboard. 22-6 with a PAT coming up.
Yeah, a late score like that definitely helps heading into the fourth quarter. Band's fired up and everything.
PAT. Are they going to go for two? They're lining up. Looks like it.
Doesn't look like they have a kicker out.
Nope. They're going to go for two. You know what? Yeah, they're going to line up and go for two. They have Henley in the backfield. They have Bobby Winfrey wide to the left side. That's the only one in the pattern for Landon on the two-point conversion. Bailey in motion to the right. Landon rolling out to his right, looking for Bailey. Going to have to let it go. He's got a man wide open on the
there
backside. Two-point conversion, good. Jacob Corsi. Beautifully designed play. Yeah, what did I tell you?
Yeah.
Greg Kendrick, offensive coordinator, making the adjustments at halftime. Eric Marsh, defensive coordinator, making the adjustments at halftime. Different Alma team here in the second half.
Yeah, most definitely. And, we keep seeing this happening. Just sometimes they've had insurmountable leads going into those quarters. That's what's been a downfall.
(22-8). Told you it wasn't over. Are you fired up, Ray? Can you feel it?
Oh, I'm feeling it, man. You know I am right here. I feel your energy.
You guys feel it up here in the booth? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we got us our own big private booth this game here.
Hot.
Yes. Definitely.
The hot box up here.
A little bit steamy.
Airedales would tee it up at the 40. Vilonia has no one back deep. Look at this. This is where, now they're going to drop them back on about the 25. This is where you just kick it over their heads.
See who can get to it first.
Yep, you're exactly right. Wilkinson, the kicker. It's going to be a high, short
land.
kick. It's going to be fielded at the 30 and down at the 30. So Vilonia, with 1 second left in the third quarter, Airedales get on the football or get on the scoreboard. It's 22-8. New life in this Airedale team, and you can see them down there. The offense are down there talking it over with Landon. Some of the guys on the offensive line, Seth Cole, down there talking to Davila. Got Mario Gonzalez down there. Logan Ingram. Here we go.
Oh.
Handoff. Smith into the secondary.
Oh,
Smith,
boy.
He's gone. Right up the middle, off to the races. Track star.
Oh, my gosh.
It's not what you needed.
No.
70-yard touchdown run. You were holding your breath, just hoping that they would continue hitting this kid and, getting a helmet on him. That time, they tried to tackle him again high, and he broke a couple of tackles. He just took on. He was gone, man.
And there's a young man that had an angle on him and the yardage.
No.
And he just blew right past him.
No angle.
Oh, my gosh. No.
28-8 now. That's the end of the third quarter. They'll attempt the PAT. Boy, speed kills, doesn't it?
Oh, man.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. At the end of the third quarter, Vilonia leads Alma 29-8. You're listening to Airedale Football on the Marshall 96.7 FM.
Echo Outdoor Power Equipment presents A Lesson in Power. A supercharged muscle car goes 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. The chain of an Echo chainsaw, 0 to 60 in 1.2 seconds. Gentlemen, start your engines. Power on and on. Echo.
Save $30 on Echo Timberwolf chainsaws at Metters Lumber.
I love the small hometown feel of our Crawford County communities, and nothing illustrates that feeling more than Citizens Bank. Not only do they have convenient locations in Van Buren, Alma, Mountainburg, and yes, Cedarville, but they care about our community just as much as we do. Whether it's feeding our teams before the big game, teaching our young ones about dollars and cents, or investing in our future, Citizens is there. Citizens Bank and Trust. That's my bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wonder how my buddy Joe Ryan's doing over at Citizens.
Citizens Bank and Trust.
Yep, good guys. Good guys and gals over there.
I played for them when I was 13 years old.
Aaron Wilkinson back deep, along with Braden Taylor. And it looks like Bailey. They're going to kick this thing. I can't believe it. They're going to kick it to Bailey. Bailey fields it at the 15. Bailey to the 20.
Got some blocking.
25.
Oh,
Bailey brought down about the 29-yard line. Grayson Bailey on the return. About a 14-yard return for Grayson. He had a 46-yard return in the first half. First down and 10 Airedales as we start the fourth quarter. Thank you so much for tuning in. David Ray Sessions, Jimmy Haas with you. Vilonia, Arkansas, home of the Eagles.
It's a beautiful-looking field.
Yes, it is.
The black and red and green really.
Yes, it is. Farmington comes to town next weekend, 7 o'clock on the kickoff. It is homecoming next week.
All righty.
We'll be in the friendly confines of Airedale Stadium. First down and 10, Alma. Landon Blair looking to keep it rolling on the offensive side of the football. Landon gets a snap, looking to pass. Landon let it fly. Landon throwing it over the middle, looking for his intended receiver, Grayson Bailey, at about midfield. It's incomplete. Second down and 10, Alma.
Yeah, he tried to get the ball out in front of him. It was just a little bit too much.
Corsi and who is that? Joseph York wide on the right side. Got Winfrey and Bailey wide on the left side. Back to pass again. Being rushed out of the parking.
Oh,
They're going to
gosh.
sack Landon Blair all the way back at the 20. They sent the house.
Yeah. Alma had 5 blockers stay in. They sent 6 people.
Yeah.
And 3 of them tackled him.
Yeah. That's a huge loss. It's going to be third down and a lot now.
Well,
third down and 20.
What was that keys to the game?
22.
Stay out of this.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to stay out of the third and longs.
Yes.
2 wideouts to the right. Bailey's alone. Nope, they're going to send Winfrey out there as well. 2 wideouts to the left. And Vilonia's going to jump offside, so that'll help the Airedale effort a little bit. It's
Able to
5
get
yards.
Touchback.
Yep. So mark off 5 yards. It'll move the ball up to the 27-yard line. Third down and 12 now for Alma. 29-8 in favor of Vilonia. Vilonia led 22-0 at the half. Landon, third and 12. Looking, here comes the pressure. Landon rolling out, throwing underneath, complete, but hit immediately. Henley couldn't get a block. He was looking to block the defender and spring Grayson Bailey free, but Bailey's going to be tackled after picking up about 4 yards on the catch. It'll be a 4th down and 8 now for Alma.
Yeah, he stayed with his block, but the ball was actually thrown to Bailey right into where that's where he ended up, right into the middle of him.
Landon back to punt. And
oh my gosh!
I don't know if somebody moved.
Maybe a
they run out of time. Nope, false start on the Airedales.
Whew. Definitely a few discipline failures later here in the game.
Yeah, just some movement.
Yep.
So it'll be 4th down and 12 now. Landon will back up a little bit to punt this one away. Back deep to receive is number 16, Nick Lewis. Landon lets it go.
Oh my
what a
gosh.
booming kick. It's going to hit it to 35, and this time it takes a Vilonia bounce, and instead of rolling towards the end zone, it jumped back a couple of yards.
It had a forward spin on it, and somehow it stopped and came backwards.
Yep. First down and 10, Vilonia. The ball is marked on their own 38-yard line. 10:09 left to play in this football game. Eagles up 29-8. Alma's going to have some turnovers. Maybe a scoop and score.
There we go.
6.
Yep.
Myers, the quarterback. Where's Moran? There he is. He's in the slot on the right. You have Smith in the backfield. They hand off to Smith. He goes right side.
Oh, boy.
Jumps past a tackler. Finally hit at the 40. He's going to gain about 2 yards on the play. That was Gabe Jensen on the tackle. Well, they're going to give him credit all the way up to about the 41, so he gains 3 on the carry. 2nd down and 7, Vilonia.
Yeah, that young man can shake and bake and make you miss, and
He's
you're
fast.
grabbing air, and you thought you had him.
Yep, he's fast. Moran in the slot on the left side. That's the wide side of the field this time. Now they're going to line him up. They're going to double him up out here. Smith in the backfield on 2nd down and 7. Smith gets the call, trying the left side. He's got some room. Breaks a tackle, cross midfield into the Alma end of the football field. Picks up the 1st down. Needed 7, carried 9.
Yeah, he's having to earn it this week. It's not that 11 carry, 313 yard
No.
explosion last week. Alma's making him earn it.
Ball at the 49 of Alma. Clock running, 9:05 left to play. In the ball game, 29-8 in favor of Vilonia. 1st and 10 from the Airedale 49. Smith again, right side, jumps outside. Smith's going to be hit and stopped for no gain. Josh Davis on the tackle.
He was definitely trying to get to the outside, but they were able to keep him contained, and the linebackers filled in.
Yep. 2nd down and 10. The demon right now for Alma is the clock.
Yes.
8.5 minutes left in this game.
And Vilonia's just handoff left,
Yep.
handoff right,
all they're
try
doing.
and stop us, and we're going to keep the clock moving.
2nd down and 10. Eagles changing the play from the sidelines. Play clock's at 5. Now Alma's going to jump off sides. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for Vilonia.
No, I think they might have said delay a game. No.
False start. Wow.
Yeah.
I never saw anyone from Vilonia move, so must have been in the interior of the offensive line.
Yeah, I think the center slammed the ball, so maybe it was a fake snap.
Yeah. 2nd down and 15. Stops the clock. 8:08 to play in the game. Moran stacking it up out on the left side. They have Lewis in the backfield now with Myers, the quarterback. On 2nd and 15. Myers, high snap, fumble, ball's on the turf. Lewis falls on it. He'll lose about 3, maybe 4 more yards. It'll be 3rd down.
That was one of the first miscues we've seen them have all game long.
3rd down and 17 from the 43-yard line of Vilonia. Airedales don't need to rest on their laurels now.
No, clock keeps ticking.
Clock keeps running. 7:25 and counting. 3rd down and 17, Vilonia. Moran comes wide to the left side. We mentioned him because he's the go-to receiver. They've had one other receiver catch one pass. And they've thrown to him every other time. Play action. Rolling out to pass. Myers throws. Guess who he was going to?
Yeah.
Moran.
And he came from far on the left side to the
left
complete
side, all the way
right
to the far
side
side
of the
Yep. It was incomplete.
field.
Luckily, he dropped the football. The only drop of the night for Moran. It would have been a 1st down.
Yep, they're continually looking for that young man.
Yep, Vilonia will punt. Keys to beating Vilonia. You stop the Smith kid, you stop the Moran kid, and just keep your offense on track. Yeah, but they're good. They're good athletes, man. Grayson Bailey back to receive.
Ooh, they came after it.
Short kick. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to mark this one back up field. Goes out at the Airedale 40. And they're going to mark it 1st and 10 Alma at their own 43-yard line. 6:55 to play in the football game. Vilonia leads Alma 29-8. Airedales will have the ball 1st down and 10 from their own 43 when we return.
Echo Outdoor Power Equipment presents A Lesson in Power. A supercharged muscle car goes 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. The chain of an Echo chainsaw, 0 to 60 in 1.2 seconds. Gentlemen, start your engines. Power on and on. Echo.
Save $30 on Echo Timberwolf chainsaws at Metters Lumber.
1st down and 10 Airedales from their own 43-yard line. Landon Blair, shotgun formation. 2 on either side. Back to pass. Landon looking left, looking over the middle, looking all time in the world. Throws underneath,
nice.
and it's complete complete to Connor Stacy at the 43 of Vilonia. Connor had to go and scoop that one up off the turf, Ray. That was a great catch by Connor Stacy.
Yes, it was, and that was most time we've seen Landon have to throw the ball too. He stepped up in the pocket and made an accurate throw.
Henley coming over in the pattern on the right. They put Grayson Bailey in the backfield. Now Bailey splits off in motion to the left. Empty backfield now for Landon. Looking downfield for Grayson Bailey. Throws. He's got Bailey downfield. Bailey with a catch inside the 20. And a flag comes down. That will be defensive pass interference. The catch will count at the 18-yard line. Beautiful route by Grayson Bailey. And a nice touch pass from Landon Blair.
I mean, that was a definite, I'm going up and getting that ball. That's an incredible catch.
First down and 10, Airedales. They're down. They're ready to play, man. The ball is on the 16-yard line is where they're going to mark this thing. First and 10, Alma. Henley to the right of Landon. Shotgun formation for the Airedales on first and 10 from the 16 of Vilonia. Landon rolling out to his right, looking downfield. Landon throws. Got Grayson Bailey at the 15 to the 10. Bailey knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
That's over in the area where I'll lose the field. But Alma is definitely on the drive again.
7 yards on the completion. Nice run after the catch for Grayson Bailey. Second down and 3. Ball is on the, where are they going to mark it at? The 9-yard line. Landon gets the snap. Henley gets the carry. Henley carries it down to about the 6. Close to a first down.
Yeah, he is about to break a tackle too.
I think it is first and goal. I'm waiting on the spot. Yeah, it is first and goal. The ball is right on the 5-yard line. First and goal, Alma. A little indecision now.
Yep.
They're going to leave Bailey in wide to the left side. Play clock's at 18, plenty of time. Landon, shotgun, gets the snap. Henley gets the call. Henley stacked up right at the, he's going to lose a couple of yards.
Yeah.
They had good pressure coming up in the middle.
That indecision kind of got them out of what they were trying to do.
Yep. Second down and goal from the 7. I look at it like just gives them a little more room to operate.
Yep.
Clock is inside of 5 minutes. 29-8 in favor of Vilonia. Alma knocking on the door. Landon with Henley to his left. They send Corsi in motion back to the left. Landon rolling out to his left. Landon hit. Landon throws in the end zone. Oh! And he dropped the football. Man. Winfrey had it in his hands for a second.
It was kind of tipped, just kind of a little bit of indecision. But
tipped right at the last second.
Yeah.
And it falls incomplete. Third and goal from the 7. .441 on the clock. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Airedale sent Joseph York in. They bring Henley out. And they put Connor Stacy in the backfield to the left side of Landon on third and goal from the 7. Landon gets a snap. Landon keeping the football. He's going to turn it upfield. He's hit.
Oh, boy.
He's not going anywhere.
No. Wow, did he ever get hit by number 72?
And the Airedales, I think, are going to take a timeout. It'll be fourth and goal. They are calling a timeout. 4:30 left to play in the ball game. Fourth and goal from the 7-yard line. We'll take the timeout with them. Vilonia leads Alma 29-8. Back right after this.
At Tyler Ford in Boonville, we won't be undersold on tires. Choose from 13 brands, and we guarantee the tire price from the 30 days after purchase. At Tyler Ford, we take care of you with genuine Motorcraft parts, batteries with 100-month roadside assistance. See dealer for details. Oil changes with 27-point inspection. Call Mark for specials today. 675-2313. Whether it's tires, brakes, batteries, oil changes, or more, Tyler Ford in Boonville. Taking care of business and taking care of you.
Fourth down and goal from the 7 coming out of the timeout. First timeout taken by Alma. See what Coach Kendrick draws up on the chalkboard. Ball is marked on the left hash. The right side of the field is a wide side. They will send Joseph York and Jacob Corsi stacked up along with Grayson Bailey, the triplets on the right side. Bobby Winfrey be the wideout on the left. And Landon is under center. 4th down and goal from the 7. They throw it quick to Grayson Bailey, and it's
a lateral. Oh, man.
It's a lateral. It's thrown out of bounds. He threw it over Grayson's head. They were going to try a double pass, Ray.
Yeah.
And Landon just threw it over his head. So that turns the ball over.
And he got laid out by somebody. I didn't catch it because I was
man.
watching the ball. But they'd actually brought Draven Smith out there to play cornerback on that play.
So they'll spot the ball at the 17-yard line. Vilonia will have it. 4:26 to play. Myers, shotgun, has Smith. He hands off to Smith right up the middle. Smith dances around, gets outside. Smith 20, 25-yard line. You know what? Let me give a little credit right there. That is Logan Chronister. Even though Smith has picked up a lot of yardage tonight, scored a touchdown, Chronister tackled him, got up, and then helped Smith up.
Oh, absolutely.
That's just sportsmanship, man. I like seeing that. Logan Chronister.
Yeah, sportsmanship never goes out of style.
No, it sure doesn't. That's class right there. 2nd down and 1 for Vilonia. Myers gets the snap. Smith gets the call. Left side. Cuts it back inside.
Ooh.
Tackled and brought down. First guy to get to him was Landon Burkhart. That'll be enough for the 1st down.
The one to finish him off was Jacob Corsi.
Trey Fusler checking in. Connor Stacy checking out. Going to put Fusler as the center fielder back there with Corsi. 1st down and 10 from the 35 of Vilonia. Clock is at 3:13 to play. Just a matter of time now. Myers, shotgun, gives it off to Smith.
Boy.
Here he goes. 40, midfield, turns it upfield. Bailey finally catches him from behind at the 35 of Alma. He was slowed up a little bit on the far side by Jacob Corsi. He had to leap over Corsi to keep his momentum going. Bailey was able to catch him.
But when he gets strided out,
he's fast.
Gosh, he is fast.
You know, they said he was a track star here at Vilonia.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah. And they honored their track team for winning state. I don't know if it was this year or last year. Probably, I guess this year. Yeah.
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah, they run track in the spring.
Cool.
1st down and 10 from the Airedale 33. Lewis gets a call left side into the secondary. He might be gone. He's got the corner. Touchdown.
That's Seth Kirk on that carry.
Kirk. What do I call him, Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis, Kirk. It's all about the same.
Yeah. It's still a touchdown.
Still a touchdown. And he's fast. 33-yard touchdown run. PAT coming up. It's 35-8 now. Vilonia. 2:17 left to play. Well, Alma showed some life in the 3rd quarter. He's dug themselves a hole in the 1st half. The PAT's up and it's good. Hadn't been able to dig themselves out tonight.
No.
2:17 left to play in the ball game. 36-8. I wish they would take those fireworks and go down to the river and catch some catfish with them.
There you go, man.
How about that? Was that nice enough?
Oh, that was
There you
very
go.
polite. I'm with you. The echo up in here kind of like a double explosion.
Oh, yeah. Timeout on the field, 2:17 to play. 36-8. Farmington comes to town next week. Homecoming for the Airedales. Have the homecoming court, homecoming parade, all the festivities that goes with homecoming week.
Yep, and we'll be there to call the game.
Exactly right, Friday night. Airedale's drop Aaron Wilkinson back deep. He's lined up in the middle. Grayson Bailey, Josh Davis. With Braden Taylor, one of the up backs. High short kick. It's going to be fielded by Bailey at the 30. Bailey 35, 40. Grayson to the 45.
Oh.
Brought down at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Alma. I can tell you one thing. They'll still be getting up the line of scrimmage and be hitting.
Yeah.
They're not just going to lay down this last 2-11.
Never seen an
Alma team do that.
This late in the game or at the first of the game.
Doesn't matter what the score is. They're still going to play hard until the last buzzer. Fusler goes out wide to the left side. You have Connor Stacy and Jacob Coursey wide to the right side. Bobby Winfrey on the left as well. Empty backfield with Bailey in the slot on the right for Landon Blair. 1st and 10 from the Airedale 46. Landon airs it out. Coursey makes a catch at midfield, makes a nice cut. Coursey still on his feet. Jacob Coursey with 10 yards on the run. He picked up the last 6 by simply refusing to hit the turf.
He did a great job of getting his hands underneath the ball because it almost looked like it bounced.
I think you just saw our player of the game right there. He's played tough on defense. He's played. He had the 2-point conversion on offense. He's made some good catches on offense.
Yes, he has. Played a great game.
He's played his heart out. He's not left the field. Plays on special teams. He's not left the field. 1st and 10 from the 44 of Vilonia. Minute 36 left in the game. Landon shotgun. Looking to pass. Throws. Complete. Stacy at the 45. Breaks a tackle. 40. Knocked out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Connor Stacy, the sophomore wideout. 9 yards on the reception. Clock is stopped at a minute 27. Airedale's at this point just looking to have some positive. Finish this game on a positive note.
They're driving down the field.
Joseph York and Coursey along with Henley in the pattern on the left. That's the way Landon's looking, throwing. He's got
Coursey.
Yep, Coursey at the 30, moves it to the 25. More than enough for the first down. They'll stop the clocks with a minute 20 left to play. Coursey with another catch. Yep, a little slow this time.
The Vilonia defense leaving a little gap in there because they're running a 3-man front, but the last 2 plays they blitzed the 2 linebackers.
York and Stacy wide to the right, rolling
Here
out.
Comes another
Here
one.
comes the blitz. They throw it underneath. It's complete to Grayson Bailey. He's only going to pick up a couple of yards, and he got leveled and got hit hard on the way down, and he's getting up slow. 49 seconds left to play in the game.
I think there may be a little scuffling after the play. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Grayson Bailey was already on the ground. You had another defender jump in and dive on him, and that's what they called. So that'll move it half of the distance to the goal. It'll move the ball all the way down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Vilonia 11 with 49 seconds left to play. Now the Airedales trying to get another man in. They get set. There's the snap. Henley gets the call off the right side, inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. Ben Henley, the ball carrier.
That young man that came in at the last second is right where he was looking to run behind also.
Exactly right. That was R.J. Billingsley.
R.J. Billingsley.
Sophomore. 25 seconds left to play. Airedale's just wanting to end this thing positive note. I get it, man. Landon, 2nd down and 8. Hensley gets a call again. Hensley hit at the line of scrimmage. Not going to go anywhere, maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down. I don't know if they're going to get another. They're not even going to run another play. It's inside of 10.
Yeah. They're
Our
coming
final
to the middle of the field.
Yep. Vilonia 36, Alma 8. We'll be back to wrap this thing up, name our player of the game right after this.
Tyler Ford, Highway 10 in Booneville, has deals for you. If you're in the market for a vehicle? Check out these deals. Payments as low as $299 a month on new Ford Focus models. 0% APR and $1,000 cash back on all Ford Escapes, Edges, and Explorers. Check them out at TylerFordOnline.com. Call 479-675-2313 or just go in person to Tyler Ford on Highway 10 in Booneville. Tyler Ford.
Buying a new home can be stressful. Packing, paperwork, more packing. With all that goes along with making the big move, I'm so glad that I have Citizens Bank to guide me through the mortgage lending process. Their rates are competitive, and that's important, but the friendly, knowledgeable lenders taking the guesswork out of home loans is where Citizens really shines. And that means a lot, because I have more packing to do. Citizens Bank and Trust. That's
sports, events,
finding a way from the
Citizens Bank, proud sponsor of Alma Airedale Athletics. Well, Ray, some of the bright spots in the first half, the Airedale defense stopped Vilonia on 4th and goal inside the 1 as we moved into halftime. You had a 46-yard kickoff return by Grayson Bailey. Second half, Landon Blair got the Airedales on the board with 3 seconds left in the third with a 1-yard run off the left side. 2-point conversion pass to Jacob Corsi, made it 22-8.